he bangs whoa, like Ralphie from The Sopranos. Like who likes Ralphie the Ralphie from Sopranos pronunciation of whoa. Before I continue, I just want to check: do we have any villains in the not cool villains, not good villains, but fuckwits? Any Obama goons out there? We do. Yes. Who we got? All right. What Obama fuckwits have turned up? So obviously, what's happened is Barack Obama. Oh, hey pal. Yeah. Look, interesting. Yeah, I'm interesting to have a beer with. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Look, from what I've heard, you're trying. Your wife's turning. You. Okay. I'm not gonna. No. Look. At least in this video, I'm not gonna single you out. I'm not gonna fucking pummel you. You're okay. But these other fuckwit. So what's happened is Barack Obama's come in. He's like, I'll try and sneakily watch the video, and Nick won't know. Nick won't know that I'm watching, and then that way I'll be able to get the intel I need. I can see what he's saying about me because I care about. I have an investment in what some 45-year-old broke cunt in Victor Harbor, South Australia, is saying about the former president of the United States. I have an investment in that as Barack Obama. And that's why I'm going to try and sneak onto this live stream without anyone knowing. And then as soon as I got called out, I'm like, oh, fuck, shit my pants, got really nervous and bailed. And now I've sent someone in my stead because that's what I do. So I'm speaking as Barack Obama. But that's what he does. Yeah, he uses surrogates. And so that's what he's done. So yes, you sir, here on behalf of Barack Obama. No, we've got six Obama fans here amongst these 357. This is like a UFC match. Like they're gathering around to watch the pummeling, to watch the main event. Cool. Okay. Whew. Ready if you are. Now we've got seven Obama fans. Okay, seven Obama fans. 8. Okay, they're flocking in. Like I said earlier at the start of the video, this is what happens. So you set up a thing, and then the nerds eventually whittle in. So the first few people who jumped on, that's a shout out to you from Crow's Nest. And the first few fucking nerds. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm kind of in the middle of a thing. We'll come back. We'll do a thing. We'll catch up. We will. I promise. These fucking Obama, like, I'm doing a thing, and fucking, if I ever park anywhere, if I go to a pub twice, the next time I go there, like, I'll just get fucking nerds, like, seep their way in, and then I'll be in there and, like, just get, like, cunts, like, yeah. And so, like, I've been doing these live streams, and it's like, I wonder how long it's gonna take before 8 Obama nerds turn up. So one more just jumped in. Yes, I am. Yeah. So what Barack Obama's done, so it's a combination of both, I think. So Barack Obama has come in to see for himself, shit his pants when I called him out, which is actually a rational reaction, because to be fair, this isn't going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. It really isn't. He actually has good reason to be afraid. So to me, like from a law enforcement perspective, this sort of says that he actually has like sound of mind. Like he's rational. He's making rational decisions. So if he goes before a court, if hypothetically, if he was to go before a court, go before a judge and say, I was insane, I'm crazy, I'm loco in the coconut. So that's not a racial thing, coconut, by the way. That wasn't. I'm not. No. Look, am I cancelled now? I don't know. Fuck. I better shut down the stream. Oh no. Fuck you. Basically, eat shit. You Obama cunts. There's 9 of you now. 10. Wow, they're flocking in. Okay. One of them just said, "We'll kill you." And my response to that is, "You would have if you could have, bitch." You've been trying. You keep fucking it up. I wonder why. I'm still alive when so many others aren't. Anyway. No, I'm not implying anything. Not implying anything about Charlie Murphy. Or that other comedian guy who was well loved. Not implying anything about those two. Just those two on their own. Like that's enough to. I'd probably if I was in any way implicated with their murders, I'd be running away from their live stream too. Yeah, me too. Oh, okay, one stroke left. Great. Yeah. Okay. Because you realise it's going to be that kind of video. Yes, it is. It is going to be that kind of video. But what I was actually on track to do is to do. I don't normally do space magic. I don't like to do magic shows because I don't want to get pigeonholed as just a fucking magician. Just to quote Gandalf, I'm not just a conjurer of cheap tricks. But I will do this one for you, Obama Goon number 2. Here we go. Here we go. Avoid restrictions on. Yeah, okay, that works. Turn on. What the fuck does that mean? Cancel. Let's just see. Okay, cool. Everyone can see that. I do like doing this because it freaks out some squares. But this is one of my powers of space magic in effect right now. So here we go. Let's Obama Goon number 2. Where are you from, sir? Let's find you. Where are you right now? Ah, okay. Is that the island of Manhattan? No, nearly. Oh, that's Manhattan there. All right. Upper Manhattan. Okay. Let's have a look. Street view. Well, that's not you there, obviously, but I reckon. Alright, someone's freaking out. That's cool. Alright, I'll let you off the hook now. But anyway, fuck you. Fuck you. Well, you know where I live. You know where I am right now. Why can't I tell everyone? You know? You've made it no secret where I am. Your fucking goons turn up to Victor Harbour. Obama's goons turn up to Victor Harbour, South Australia. So I guess I should start from the start. I'm gonna get a quick drink though. I think, yeah. It's non-alcoholic, by the way. Everyone's just joined us. Okay, so Obama's goons have started dropping off. Good. So we 3 of them left. We've got 6. They're all leaving. They're all leaving. It's just unkissed. That's it. No, and it's not. No. It's, ask around. Like, no, you can't. Okay. Other people saw me. This. I haven't poured alcohol into this can. I wish I was drunk. I may as well be drunk, but I'm not. I'll be right back. No, I don't have a little I'll be right back thing, but I do have. Oh, there we go. Hang on, you can do this. Sunkissed, no sugar, 0 sugar. And this is pure methanol, however. That's pink. That's petrol. It's legitimately petrol. That's what that is. Yeah, it's appleberry flavored petroleum. Yeah. Keeps me sharp. Okay. Just gonna turn that down a notch. Who can remember the name of that comedian who died? And they do like every year. He had a thing about he had a bit about men don't like women, like you don't like women you love or something. Hang on, let's see if we can find it. Men don't like women. They love comedy comedian. Patrice O'Neil. Men can't love and like you. There you go. Okay.
You ever feel like a terrible person when you watch the news? Like you watch the news and no matter what's on, you just can't care. Like you try to, but it just 30,000 Chinese people died in an earthquake, and you're like, oh my god.
Okay. Patrice O'Neil. Yes, him. Why did I bring him up specifically? I don't know. He's a good comedian. I've been trying to remember his name because I was talking about Barack Obama. This video is called Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Now I struggled a little bit. I had to do a bit of back and forward with myself. I'm like, should it be Barack and Michelle Obama, or should it be Barack Obama and Michelle Obama? And I've split them out. I've done that intentionally because they're kind of like not one entity, right? And I don't want to. This is kind of Bill Burr's territory. You know, I'm happy to shout out to Billy Bitch Tits. You know, you got to take your hat off to the man. That's not why I've taken my hat off today, but because he's done a lot of material here. He's kind of like broke the ground. He broke the Michelle Obama ground by saying he's fucking sick of her. He's fucking sick of that bitch. Well, he doesn't say bitch. He doesn't say she's a stupid bitch. He doesn't say she's a dumb bitch. And he doesn't imply that she's murdered anyone either, or at least ordered them. Or she doesn't. No, Bill Burr does not. He never implies that. He just tells jokes. He just tells some jokes about her. But Patrice, like, yeah. So anyway, I was trying to think, like, fucking, should I do Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, or should it be Barack and Michelle Obama? And so Bill Burr has an amazing bit about the first lady. It's like eventually there's going to be the first female president, and then you're going to have to fucking hear from the first man, and the first lady should just shut the fuck up. Like no one wants to fucking hear from Michelle Obama. No one cares. No one should have to. Like, I don't want to hear from the plumber's wife. I want to hear from the fucking plumber. You know, plumber is a euphemism for assassin, but that's not appropriate here. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about targeted assassinations. Although, like, as the president of the United States, drone strikes, that could be considered a targeted assassination. So if you've targeted someone and then they've said, okay, predator drone ready, we just need the green light from the commander-in-chief of the U.S. Armed Forces, which is obviously the president of the United States. Someone says green light. That predator drone strikes, fires a Hellfire missile, explodes like the fucking compound, and takes someone out. And then, like, you know, probably whoever's standing around them, with kids or whatever, I don't know, blast them to pieces as well. You know, that could be considered an assassination. And so, as POTUS, like, Barack Obama has almost certainly, like, all he did, because he killed Bin Laden. That's an assassination. That's a targeted assassination. So it's not actually unfair to say that Barack Obama has never been involved in any targeted assassinations, because he has. He was on. That was his whole thing. I'm the fucking Bin Laden guy. I'm the Bin Laden guy. That's my thing. I'm targeted assassinations president. That's me, Mr. Targeted Assassinations. Barack Obama, Mr. Targeted Assassinations. It's his whole thing. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking got him. Yeah. Great job. Great job. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, Bill Burr has a great bit. I don't want to hear from the fucking plumbers. I don't want to fucking hear. I don't want to fucking hear from the plumber's wife. I want to hear from the fucking plumber. So plumber is a euphemism for an assassin, because ordering the assassination the same as being an assassin. So it's not really, because like Bill Burr says, like, I can call a plumber. That doesn't make me a plumber. So Barack Obama can authorize an assassination, but that doesn't make him an assassin, because that's not the same thing. Like, if he's got experience to it, that doesn't make him the assassin. That makes him the guy that orders the assassination, or at least authorizes the assassination. Because, I mean, you know, unless there are assassinations occurring that he didn't authorize. But then, if he didn't authorize it, then why are we even talking about it? I mean, like, unless he knew about them. So he knew about them, but he didn't authorize them. Yeah, is that reasonable to assume? I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? Who knows what kind of information the president has been privy to in the course of his duties as the supreme leader? Like, supreme leader is the wrong. That's the wrong wording. That's the wrong wording. The commander-in-chief of the U.S. Armed Forces. So obviously, U.S. Armed Forces, their role is to kill. That's their job. That's their function. They kill. That's what an army does. And he's obviously, because it's, well, as I just fucking explained it. He was on fucking telly. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Bragging about the targeted assassination of Osama bin Laden. You know? So he has authorized assassinations. And then that's not just that one. That's the main one. That's the famous one. Obviously there are more, because there was a whole bunch of shit happening. And, you know, he had a whole program of fucking drone strikes and stuff. That was him. He obviously, like, was presided over... Oh, there's a bit of noise outside. Who's that? Who's that, I wonder? Next door neighbor making some noise. That's weird. Anyway, I don't know. I've never heard that before. And now that I'm talking about this, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's going on? Who knows? Anyway, so while he was president, there was a whole program of... is it fair to say, like, drone strikes? They say drone strikes. Well, I mean, drones are targeted weapons, right? You need a target in it. Like, you don't send it... Well, sometimes you do. But they're not looking for targets of opportunity. So it's like, this guy is here. We have a target. That's targeted. So if a drone strike kills someone with a missile, that's a targeted, and they die. That's a killing. So it's a targeted killing. That makes sense. And if it's like if it's a political figure, you know, if they're a terrorist, that would qualify as an assassination. So he has been across targeted assassinations. And so I was thinking about the names, right? And then I was trying to remember the fucking name of that guy, Patrice O'Neil. I was trying to remember his name. And it was just one of those things where it's like, I don't know why I was thinking about that. I was thinking about Patrice O'Neil. I was thinking about the Obamas. I was thinking about cancel culture, like the Friendly Jordies video, cancel culture kills artists. And I'm trying to remember fucking Patrice O'Neil's name, and I was trying to remember why those... I don't know why. I don't know why I thought of him when I was thinking of the Obamas. And on a completely unrelated note, Barack Obama has committed targeted assassinations. Well, committed is not the right word. But it's just that he has performed them. Well, he's not performed them. He's authorized them. Yeah. So he's got experience there. So how did Patrice O'Neil die? Let's Speaking of Patrice O'Neil. He was a fucking well-loved comedian. Oh, that's good. There he is, Billy Bitchtiz. There he is, right there. There he is. Yeah. Just make sure. Okay, yeah, cool. So this is working. All right. Patrice O'Neil. Death. 41. Wow, that's young. 2011. Okay, so that was when Obama was president. So Obama was elected president, I think, in like 2008. That's when he won the election. And so then he was sworn in as president in 2009. Cause of death. What was the cause of death? Complications from his stroke caused by type 2 diabetes he had since his early 20s. That's still really young, man. Like 41, like that's young. That's young. That's a young age to go out. Yeah. Sorry, I just made myself sad. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, it's not all right. It's Patrice O'Neil. He didn't make it. Yeah. Here's another comedian that didn't make it. Charlie Murphy. Everyone knows Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy death. 57. That's pretty young as well. That's a shame. What was the cause of Charlie Murphy's death? Eddie must be fucking heartbroken, man. Because they were... I had to check myself there. Because... I was about to say they were like brothers. But they are brothers. So if you were Charlie Murphy's brother, you must be pretty upset about his death. Died from leukemia. Did he? Oh, he's a no. Karate break. I feel bad now. Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad about. Now I feel bad about saying karate's gay. Okay, but did he die from leukemia or something else? Let's see. Personal life and death. It just says leukemia. So it doesn't say specifically, you know, because that's the thing with my mum. Like my mum, like she got cancer. That was the inciting incident of her death. So my mum got cancer, but then it was more about a complication to do with her treatment that killed her. That was what actually killed her. See, 57 is young. That's not very old at all. It's only 12 years older than me. Oh, look at those fucking credits. Meet the Blacks. Okay. So Patrice O'Neil and Charlie Murphy both died pretty young. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Barack Obama. Sorry. Fuck. Yeah. We're here to talk about Barack Obama. So, and that's right. I was going to go back to the start. So, this is going to be a lot of. I need you to bear with me on this one. It's going to require a little bit of like. I'm trying to avoid the word faith because like you just need to bear with me on this one. So I'm going to present. Okay, like we'll pose it like this. I'm going to present to you a hypothesis. Whether or not you choose to accept the hypothesis, that's up to you. You know, I don't necessarily have any like hard evidence of this, of anything of it that I'm about to present to you. Like at least on me, I don't have any hard evidence on me, you know, that I'm prepared to present right now. But whether or not that changes, that could change. Maybe I've got evidence somewhere. Maybe someone I know has evidence. Maybe the FBI has evidence that I don't know about. I don't know. How would you know? How do you know? How would you know? How would I know what evidence the FBI does or doesn't have about, hypothetically, anyone, up to and including a former U.S. president who, for his job, assassinated people, committed again. There's that word again. Fuck. You say the wrong thing and bang. Like it's dark, isn't it? Like yeah. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful these days. Cancel culture, like it can fuck you, like it can ruin you, like it's like bang, just like that, you're out. Say the wrong thing, bang, dead, bang. Ugh. You don't want to get cancelled. The woke mob. You gotta watch out, man. You gotta watch out for the woke mob. Anyway, we're talking about Obama, and see how fucking cancel culture and the woke mob like creeps its way into every fucking conversation these days. Fuck. I was talking about I don't have any evidence to support the story I'm about to tell you. I need you to come with me on a journey. Okay, we're going to go on a journey together. We're going to go on a journey. So, everyone's sick of Bush. Everyone's sick of George Bush, the president. He's done some heinous things. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows that he's done heinous things. Fun fact, his dad was in the CIA, George Bush Sr. CIA man. Company man. He was a company man. Like the company, that's a euphemism for CIA. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Just for the benefit of the other audience, someone said, "You are good at this." Okay. Thanks. I fucking hope so. Because now we got like over 500 people watching. Anyway. Well, I lost my train of thought. So that's right. George Bush, his dad, George Bush Sr., CIA man. George Bush Sr. Kicked Saddam out of Kuwait, and Stormin' Norman did his thing, and that was great. Everyone loved that. Great job. Tyranny vanquished. You can't just do that. You can't just like roll into it. Like, I'm taking this, I'll shoot a bunch of people. Even if you are the dictator of a nation, you can't. You can't just kill people randomly. If you're the leader of a nation, you can't just go around killing people. You can't do that. So fair enough. That's why George Bush stepped in and said, like, Saddam, no, you fucking get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway, George Bush Jr. gets elected. 9/11 happens. Horrifying tragedy, you know. And then obviously, they need to take steps. They need to look at, well, what the fuck went wrong? How do we miss that? It was like glaringly obvious. Anyway, a bit of light viewing for anyone. The Man Who Knew. There's a fantastic documentary on YouTube called The Man Who Knew by PBS Frontline. And then there's a series on Amazon called The Looming Tower. And if you watch those two, that's about 9/11. It's fantastic. It's about the FBI dueling with the CIA about information sharing. And then in the lead up to 9/11, FBI sort of knew it was going to, they kept trying to warn CIA that it was going to happen. CIA wouldn't fucking listen, and then it happened. Anyway, watch the show. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about, well, it kind of is. So we're talking about the slaughter of innocent civilians. No, we're talking about Barack. We're talking about Obama. I'm trying to stay on track. I'm brain, fuck, jumping all over. We're not talking. We are. They're all connected. Death of innocent people. So Gulf War, Saddam. That's bad. George Bush stepped in, kicked him out, because you can't do that. If you're a leader of a fucking nation, you can't just go around killing people that you don't like. You can't just go, I want that, and roll in, snatch it. You can't. So George Bush Sr. kicked him out. George Bush Jr. was elected president on his dad's reputation. Fine, cool. 9/11 happens. George Bush Jr. is there, like, holding the bag, like it's musical chairs, basically. And it's like, I thought I was just going to come in and, like, you know, throw some baseball pitches out or whatever, like meet some football teams or whatever the fuck. That's what I thought. Instead, now I have to fucking do stuff. Fuck. But anyway, 9/11 happens and he has to act. He has to do something. So he kicks off the war effort, and then they do a bunch of legislation. NSA ramps up. Fucking CIA budgets through the roof. Obviously. What are they doing with those budgets? I don't know. Again, I don't know. I'm not in there. I don't have the paperwork. I don't have the documentation. I don't have access to that. You know, I don't know if I do. Like, maybe I do. Maybe I can get it. I don't know. Maybe I can't. I don't know. I can't tell you what's going to happen in the future. Like, I mean, I can, but I can't. But I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell you what information I'll have access to soon. You know, I can't tell you what I don't have. You know, if I had that evidence in front of me right now, like what was happening with the CIA budgets, where each fucking individual dollar was going, and what it was used for. I can't tell you if I will have access to that. You know, I can't tell you. I don't know, because I don't. Ooh, that almost went down the wrong hole, but it didn't. So that's switch back to the petroleum. Anyway, as we all know what Bush did as a result of 9/11. He's like, okay, we need to take out fucking Bin Laden. Reasonable, because he was behind it, so that makes sense. But while we're sending blokes over to fucking Afghanistan, since we're in the area, why don't we just like throw in a quick war in Iraq as well? Because that guy's still a prick, and that's true. He was. Saddam Hussein was a prick. He was convicted, rightfully, for many war crimes. Because you can't just do what he did. You can't just go. If you're the leader of a nation, you can't just go around and fucking assassinating people. You can't. You can't do it. It's gonna catch up to you, Saddam. It's gonna catch up to you, mate. It's gonna catch up to you, and you're gonna fucking hang. Like, you're gonna dangle. You know, they've got the death penalty in the United States, so our US viewers understand this concept. You know, federal crimes. So anyway, Saddam hanged. Good. I mean, that's good. But it's sort of like, at what cost? You know, because you had to send so many Americans. Or at what profit? I mean, profit and loss, you know. Because there were, you know, it wasn't a total loss for everyone. It was just a total loss for everyone who lost their lives, I guess. They lost. They lost their lives. But not everyone lost. But we'll be here all day. If I fucking keep... If I focus on the people who didn't lie, the people who didn't lose, instead of the people who lost. And we're not even talking about any. Why are we talking about this shit at all? I don't get it. I just found like, why are we talking about any of this shit? I'm here to talk about Obama. We haven't even gotten past Bush. We haven't even gotten past the Gulf War. Fuck. Can you imagine? If this actually was alcohol? Fuck. This would be a nightmare. For some people. I mean, more than it already is. More than it already is. Alright, we hit the 1,000 mark. Great. That's great. That's good. How many Obama fans have we got? They've all gone. None left. They all left. They all shit their pants and left. Obama left. Obama popped in and left. I called him out and was like, what? And then, why? What's he afraid of? I'm just some cunt in Victor Harbour. In his sister's bedroom. With a bar. I mean, I can't even point the right way. With a bar fridge. Fridge on top of the dryer. And YouTube's free. I got these fucking headphones from my dad's place. I stole them off my dad. He's like, I bought these, and you can borrow them if you want. So I'll take them. He wasn't expecting me to actually take them. And now I'm using them to make videos. Anyway, and I bought this. Fuck. I bought this mic for like $20. Why is Barack Obama, the former president of the United States of America, who's authorized countless? Well, you can't say countless. You can't say countless. Because you can count them. You can count them. They're very countable. He's accountable, and they're very countable. They're very countable. He's committed. He's not committed. Again, that's that word again. I'm going to get in trouble. Like, okay, that's the wrong thing. Fuck. You don't want to get cancelled by Obama. You don't. Because he has... what's a good word aside from committed to address like Barack Obama targeted assassinations? Because he has. Drone strikes, that's what they are. Drones, as we've established, drone strikes are targeted assassinations. Barack Obama was across them. He authorized them. He probably even, I don't know. I don't know what the day-to-day is like for a president. But he probably even designed a few of those himself. He probably said, like, look, someone's told me about a bad guy somewhere. I want to send something in that's going to just take it out. I just want to end that bad guy, That's his prerogative. Like, because of the laws, a lot of the laws that were put in place, like Patriot Act and things like that. So, So anyway, George Bush, war in Iraq. That's where we were. George Bush, war in Iraq. War in Iraq. So while all that shit's happening in the Middle East, he's back home doing Patriot Act, and he's putting all this legislation in place. And this is very anecdotal, but so Obama gets elected. Everyone's like, boo, George Bush, because war is fucked. Like, people are getting shot in the head constantly, blown up. US soldiers, IEDs. Yeah, because it's pretty cheap. It's cheap to. You don't need a lot. Like this is a very morbid thing to say, but it's actually quite cheap and easy to kill someone. You know, you don't need a lot. You can do it with the contact poison, easy. Household chemicals can take someone out easily, untraceable. Insulin. If someone's a diabetic and you inject them with too much insulin, they can die from that easily. And then it doesn't look like anything. It just looks like, oh, he had this condition and then his heart stopped. To stop beating, he's got this condition. Obviously, like he's got type 2 diabetes, or hypothetically, he's injected too much insulin, and now he's dead. Okay, so the diabetes killed him, you know, or he's got cancer. He's being treated for cancer. He's on pain medication, obviously. Whoops, too much. Heart stopped. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're talking about Barack Obama, not targeted assassinations. But we are, because you can't talk about Barack Obama without talking about targeted assassinations, because that was his thing. So anyway, with the drone strikes, drone strikes. I'm gonna get Patrice. Fuck. See what my mind's like? See what it's like? Patrice O'Neil, Charlie Murphy, drone strike. Fuck. I'm just trying to talk about fucking Barack Obama and all this shit. All this shit just keeps flying out. You know? Yeah. It sounds like a beer. It feels like a beer. It's not a beer. Can you imagine if it was a fucking beer? Fuck. What would this conversation be like? And another thing. Drone strikes in Obama? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Another beer. Yes! That'd be good. That's what I want to hear from Obama. Not, I assassinated someone. I ordered someone to kill someone. And they did it. And I'm proud of that. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Yeah. He's quite proud. He's an assassin. Oh, no. He hired assassins. He's like, yeah, I did that. Yeah. And it felt good. Obviously, it felt good. You can see in the press conference where he comes onto the stage. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I'm not saying he got a taste for it. I'm not saying that. He's like, yeah, that felt good. He was a bad guy. We targeted him and then assassinated him. It was a targeted assassination. And it felt good. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Anyway, Patriot Act. So, fucking Patriot Act. Fucking Patriot Act. So I put all these laws in place that are like really kind of murky. And kind of confusing, and it like really broad and poorly defined. So almost anything could happen. Like a president could do almost anything in the service of in the fight against terror. Yeah. So someone could be designated. It made it a lot easier to designate certain targets as terrorists. It also drew up provisions for black sites and things like that. Which black site kind of means it's an unknown site, but that doesn't make sense because everyone knows about Guantanamo Bay. Everyone knows that you can get sent there. Everyone knows that you can get sent there without charge. If you're a suspected terrorist in the United States, this is, I'm pretty sure this is still true. Don't quote me. I'm pretty sure this is still true, that you can be sent there without charge if it's suspected that you're a terrorist. If the definition of terrorism, like if you're a terrorist and if you're killing people when you're motivated by like politics or religion, and you kill someone for that reason, that's your motive. Oh, there's a bit of rumbling outside. Weird. Anyway, that makes you. My phone just did something weird. Anyway, you could be designated a terrorist. So I kind of spoke. I'm not going to go on too much about this because I spoke about this yesterday. But if you if you kill someone in a bank robbery or you kill someone to rob them, that's one thing. You're just a criminal. You're not a terrorist. So if you go into a shop and you say like, all right, hand over the loot, lady, and she pulls out like a baseball bat from under the counter, and you've got a gun and you shoot her dead and steal the cash, you're not a terrorist. That's not terror. That's not an act of terror. That's murder. That's just straight murder. But when you go before the judge, you can then argue, and if the prosecution would probably try, they'd probably try and say, well, it will depend on what race you are, I guess. If you're Muslim or whatever. Like, not if you're black, but if you're brown, they might try and say it was an act of terror. But but you can argue, it's like, no. Like, I'm pleading guilty to, second degree murder or third degree murder. I killed someone in a robbery, that's murder. But it's not like I went out of my way to kill that person specifically. Like, I didn't draw up a list of, I didn't like, okay, I found out that you've been saying some things that I don't like. And so I'm going to come around and find you. I'm going to come to your house and fucking kill you. You haven't done that. So that's different. That would be first degree murder. That's first degree murder. That's not, and it's still not necessarily an act of terror. That's not an act of terror. But it would be if they were saying something along the lines, if it was politically or religious. Like, so if you were saying, like, I fucking found out that you've been saying the Jews are dogs, and then you killed them, and then you went before a court, and it was like, okay, so that's first degree murder. And then you said, like, well, why? And then they said, why did you do it? It's like, well, because he fucking started mouthing off. He started saying a bunch of shit I didn't like. Goes against what my beliefs politically. I disagree with his political opinions. So I fucking killed him. That's an act of terror. That could designate you as a terrorist. You could get sent to Guantanamo Bay without charge. They wouldn't have to charge you. They just send you there, and you just stay there indefinitely. So that's one of the laws that. So when Obama, and the point that I was originally wanting to make, about half an hour ago, was that George W. Bush, the villain, no one liked him because he was like, let's go to war because of WMDs, and everyone's like, we know that's bullshit. You're actually just in there for fucking profit. I'm not saying that. I'm saying other people saying that. We know you're just in there because you're fucking launching a war. You want to start a war because war equals profit to certain individuals or organizations from the United States. Weapons manufacturers, Halliburton, oil companies, the list goes on. Anyway, so that's what they were saying about him. You want to go and start a war for these reasons. That's why you did it, you prick. There's no WMDs there. You said you wanted to go in because of WMDs. There's no WMDs. We caught you out in a lie. Clearly you're motivated by something other than WMDs. What could that be? Who knows? I don't know. We all know what it is. The pussy. Because if you fucking stand on that fucking battleship, you got mission accomplished. You're getting fucking laid, man. Panties just fly off. Yeah. You get that photo, it's like, hey, did they have smartphones back then? You didn't have photos on your phone back then, but if you had a photo in your wallet, and it's like, you got the Top Gun helmet under your arm, you're climbing on, it's like, mission accomplished behind you. You get the fucking leg. No, I don't know. That's George Bush's motivation. I don't know. But it wasn't WMDs because they weren't there. But in the meantime, he's written all these laws, the Patriot Act. He's pumped up the NSA budget. He's pumped up the CIA budget, given them ridiculous powers. So almost anyone can be fucking designated a terrorist. Give him insane powers of surveillance. Here's another. I've got a thing with that. Fucking Snowden. Snowden worked at the NSA, and he's looking at this guy like, this is fucking heck. So he moved to Russia. He came out and went like, and it's like, you can't do this. This is giving you the power to monitor everyone in America's emails and phone calls. And then, like, using technology, like, you can aggregate that data very easily, and it's like it's super easy to like target someone. It's super easy to focus in on someone and to see like especially now with location mapping and shit like that, you can see as someone moves around. You can track their location down to the fucking millimeter, you know, satellites and stuff like yeah. Anyway, that's not what we're here. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about fucking Obama. Jesus, fucking Christ. That's right. Yeah. Don't let me forget. I need to apologize to Jesus for something later in the video. Not right now, but later. Jesus, I promise. I owe you an apology. I do. I really do. Look, it's not that bad. Don't worry. Okay, Jesus is cool. He's cool. It's cool, Nick. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. Thanks, Jesus. I love Jesus. We're besties. More importantly, Jesus wants me to say, more importantly, Jesus loves you, Nick Tapscott. All right. That's good. Because I don't think Barack Obama loves me. I don't think he likes me very much at all. Anyway, fuck. So all this shit's happening. All of this shit's happening. Everyone fucking hates George Bush. So they're all at change. So Obama campaigns on change. He's like, oh, hope and change. He's got that big fucking poster, hope. Do you remember that with the street artist? Yeah. Gets a slick advertising campaign. Shout out to you, Sarah Silverman. I'm pretty sure you've done work for him, with him. That's like, I don't know. No, you've got a guilty look on your face. Why? Why are you looking sheepish and guilty? I don't know. I didn't say that. Like, you're in the ad. You're in the fucking commercial. I've seen it. I've seen the commercial. The Great Schlep. Yes. I'm not saying you've done anything else on behalf of Barack Obama. You shouldn't feel bad of it. No, don't feel bad about any of this. Don't feel bad. You haven't sold out any of your friends. You haven't. Or have you? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Sarah Silverman, who is, yes, in the audience. Okay. And, very bravely sticking around. Okay, well done. Well done, Sarah. Because you are funny. You are quite funny. She thinks I'm funny too. Okay, that's good. That's good. Because we're just having a chat. I'm just here to talk about Barack Obama. I keep getting fucking distracted. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Anyway, everyone fucking hates George Bush. Obama campaigns on hope and change. He's a black guy. Isn't that enough? I mean, well, he's half a black guy. The good half, that's that line from Goodfellas. That's just the good half, like, just the good half of him is black. The white guy is still, he's really very white. He's very white. Very, very white. Anyway. Yeah. He gets elected. They're in there. They're in the Oval Office. George Bush has moved his shit out. He's taken out the pinball machine. He's taken out the mechanical bull. He's moved that out. Obama tried to convince him to keep it. No, leave the mechanical bull, George. I want that. He's like, no, Barack. I'm taking this with me. You need to get your own mechanical bull, son. And maybe he did, probably not. Joe Biden probably did. Joe Biden puts up his black light posters. Thank you, shout out Onion. Yes, Diamond Joe puts up his black light posters. Where? In the mechanical bull room. That's right. So I can use this room now. Mechanical bull's out. This is my room. This is my pad. Yeah, exactly. Puts the fucking black light in there. Puts the sweet machine in there. The lava lamp. The beanbags. Yeah, decks it out. But the one thing they say, okay, so you said change, right, Obama? You said you want to change things. The war is bad. Oh, yeah. Well, it's fucked. What a shit show. It's fucked. So you want to repeal all these Patriot Act laws, right? He's like, yeah, you know what? You know what? These laws that give me almost infinite power is to spy on citizens. Let's keep them because, you know, and I'm not judging. I'm not here to judge. I'm not the president. I don't know. I can't run a fucking country. I'm not the plumber. I'm not the plumber's wife. He's the plumber, which is a euphemism for assassin. But that's a different. No, that's not what we're talking about. I'm not saying that because if you say the wrong thing, you don't want to get cancelled. You know what I mean? Like, because that would be fucked. You don't want to get cancelled like Obama. I mean, no, but by Obama. Sorry, Obama's not cancelled. He's uncancelable. You can't cancel him. You can't cancel him. He can't be cancelled. He's black. He's black and he smokes. Just like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle does both of those things. You can't cancel Dave Chappelle either. So Barack Obama, that's insane. I'm not saying that that's why he can't be cancelled. I'm just drawing just pointing out those they're facts. They're undeniable facts. Barack Obama cannot be cancelled. Dave Chappelle cannot be cancelled. Barack Obama is half black. Dave Chappelle is also black. They both smoke cigarettes. Richard Pryor, he smoked. He was black. He got cancelled. Well, did he at the time? I don't know. I wasn't alive, but he's not alive either now. Maybe he got cancelled. Who knows? Richard Pryor. But how old was he when he died? He went young too as well. Let's find out. Let's go Richard Pryor. And I don't know. I think Obama was probably. There we go. I think Obama was probably pretty young when Richard Pryor died. So obviously, well, not that I'm drawing in like. There's Charlie. Richard. Oops. See, this is what I mean. I'm booming now. 2005. What year did Obama get elected? Nah, okay, so. Death. A heart attack. Okay, how old was he? Ooh, it doesn't say. I can't do the maths on that, so when was he born? It should say at the top, right? It says. Years active, okay, that's different. Age 60, alright. Well, it's older than Charlie was, and it's older than Patrice, yeah. But still, 65 is pretty young. And he had health problems, didn't he? 3 heart attacks. That's a shame, because, you know, I would have thought that, see, this is the type, like, you know, the half of Obama that was black must have been a big fan of Richard Pryor. The white half probably fucking hated the black half of Obama for that. So no, I don't approve. See, now, fuck. This is what the internet does to you. I've lost my train of thought. My attention span is shot. Not shot dead, but shot. Like, that's a euphemism for bad, you know. My attention span is bad. Yeah. Talking about Dave Chappelle, Obama can't be cancelled. That's it. So he's like, no, I don't want to repeal any of these Patriot Act laws for the safety and security of our nation. Presumably. And then he kind of like, then he goes on to, so that was at the start. That was when he first got elected. And then he goes on to, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Then the targeted assassinations start. After he's elected president, that's when the targeted assassinations start. At least the ones that he's approved. Via drone strikes. Yeah. But see, I haven't even entered the story yet because I'm actually in this story. This is just the fucking builder. This is just a setup. Fuck, how long is this live stream gonna go for? Anyway, so while all this shit's happening, I'm in Melbourne. I'm a barista. And I'm just making coffee. I'm just some fucking cunt making coffee. That's what I am. I'm a cunt and I make coffee. I'm just some cunt making coffee. Who cares? Why would fucking Barack Obama have any knowledge of me at all? And from what I've been told, he didn't know about me at all. But then I'm making coffee in Melbourne. So these two things happen simultaneously. So Obama's doing is not repealing. Barack Obama is not repealing the Patriot Act. I'm making coffee in Melbourne, working my way towards a certain cafe in Fitzroy. And this is where our stories intersect. It's like, so as I discussed yesterday, so I took legal action, and this is not a secret, but I can't say, so I can't use, because part of the settlement was that I agreed not to disclose the information about the cafe that I may or may not have taken legal action against for, I can't say this part, sexual harassment. A man, sued a woman for sexual harassment. So, defies logic. Like, surely the goal of every man is to just, like, find a woman to tell him what to do. And then she says, if you do what you're told, I'll have sex with you. And if you're not down for that, if that doesn't sound like a good deal to you, if you feel like you're being leveraged, If you feel like you're going to be blackmailed, like it's a little bit of blackmail, you know what I mean? If someone comes in and is like, hey, you want access to the sex, you got to play ball. So I'm going to tell you, tell you what to wear, tell you how much you're going to drink, and then, maybe we'll see about the sex. Yeah, if someone says that. See, I kind of think that's fucking blackmail. Anyway, but why? So what? It's crazy. I'm fucked in the head. This is what I mean. I'm fucked in the head. But I was like, I'm not being blackmailed by an employer. I'm not being sexually harassed. If you tell me, like, if you're an employer and you say to me, if you want to work here, you have to have a girlfriend. I'm telling you, that's discrimination on the basis of marital status. See, a lot of people are saying they're gay. Are you fucking gay? Surely your highest priority is getting laid. I'm like, yeah, at what cost? You know what I mean? Like, at what cost? Yeah. So that's why I did it, because I don't like being fucking leveraged like that. That's discrimination. I should be able to just go to work, like whether or not I have a girlfriend or not. What the fuck's that got to do with anything? I'm just trying to make some fucking lattes. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get the fucking flat whites out the door so I can get money, so I can go to the pub on the weekend, so I can fucking get laid. Like, I don't want my boss involved in that process. It's just like, give me the money and then I'll go to the pub. That's all you need to know about me getting laid. That's all you need to know. So I'll do the job. You say what the job is, which in this instance was, I thought, making coffee. I'm hiring you as a barista. Your job is to make coffee. Okay, cool. And then it's like, yeah, but also. See, I wish this chair would swivel like. Also. It's not very smooth, the action's like. Also. Someone at work likes you. I'm like, oh, cool. I mean, who doesn't like me? I'm a little bit smart. I'm just assumed. Fucking, of course. I'm a barista. Everyone wants to bang the barista. But no, I don't bang women at work or men at work. Excellent band. Excellent. Shout out. Yeah. No, I don't date people at work because it can get messy. And then what happens is, like, my experience was, also in Melbourne, is that, like, your job becomes being their boyfriend. And it's like, no, that's not a job. That's not a profession. Being someone's boyfriend is not your job. Then you're a slave. That's enslavement. Like, if your income is tied to how good you are at being a fucking, like, within reason, like, obviously you can get fired if you're fucking a criminal, like, if you bash your missus. You can get fired for that. Okay. But if it's just like, no, like, you're saying that if I don't stop wearing Slayer t-shirts, you're going to dump me. I'm going to say fuck off. And then if you're telling me that if I say fuck off, that I can get fired for that. Like, no, that's fucked. Fuck that. So anyway, I don't date women at work. And that's why. So my boss says to me, like, okay, someone at work likes you. I'm like, yeah, but cool, thank you. But politely as I could, I'm like, no, I'm not down for that. Not down for it. Turns out, they kind of, they took that a little bit personally. And then suddenly, all of a sudden, my life at work is not going so well. Because I said no. Like, you have to date. Don't you want to, like, are you gay? Surely you're not gay? Wouldn't you rather be told have a woman tell you what to do and leverage you into thought control in exchange for sex? Wouldn't you rather? Like, no. Rather not. And then all of a sudden, like, my life at work isn't going that great. So one thing leads to another. I took this legal action, and I sued them for sexual harassment. And it's like, and the other component was, like, it's not just like, if you want to work here, you have to have a girlfriend. And I'm like, no, I don't. There is no legislation anywhere that says that. And if, in fact, there's legislation that says the opposite. It clearly says you can't discriminate on someone on the basis of marital status. You can't fire someone for not being married. You can't fire someone for being divorced. You can't fire someone for being single. You can't do it. You just can't do it. So that was one element. The other element was that she was kind of like, well, I'm your boss. I fucking tell you, I'm ordering you to date this person at work. And I'm saying, like, you can't. You're out of your lane. You're out of your lane. You're out of line. That's what I said. You're out of your jurisdiction. You can't. That's not your place. You can't tell. You can't. No. I don't. You're not invited to my bedroom. No. Like, you're my boss. I don't want you in there. I don't want you knowing what I do in there. I don't want you watching me jerk off on a camera that's in the shower. You know. Shut up, Michelle ASD. Yeah. Everyone knows that story. Okay. Everyone watching now. We've got. Fuck. I'm being told it's over 2,000 people. Everyone knows the camera in the shower story. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. No. I don't want my boss. I don't want my boss knowing what I do in the shower. So anyway. So that's sexual harassment. If your boss says to you, if you want to work here, you have to date my friend. That's sexual harassment. That's clear cut. That's fucking clear cut. That's fucking Harvey Weinstein. That's straight up what he would do. If you want a job in this movie, you have to fuck me. That's sexual harassment. So I'm like, no. And so anyway, I got fired. Because of what I just alleged. It's like, that happened because you tried to set me up with someone for work and I refused. That's why that happened. And so I sued them. I didn't sue them for money. Like, I didn't get any money. But I got letters from them that said, you are right and we are wrong. That's all I wanted. And I got other letters that said, and also the letter said, you are good at your job, which is making coffee. And that's it. Okay, cool. That's all I wanted. I didn't get fired because I was shit at making coffee. I got fired because I refused to sleep with someone from work. So, apparently, scuttlebutt is Barack Obama heard about this. Around the same time that Emperor Naruhito heard about this. The Emperor of Japan. I know. It seems fucked up, doesn't it? It seems fucked up. When you say it out loud, it's like, that's ridiculous. Why would anyone care? Why would anyone give a fuck about that? Apparently, Barack Obama. Why would Barack Obama care? I don't know. Was it at odds with his agenda? I don't know. You have to ask him. I wish I could ask him, but he checked out of the video, so I don't know. Okay, 2 more Obama spies have snuck back in. That's fine. How are we? No, I'm not going to do another map magic trick because it's not a magic show. Puppet show's over, motherfucker. Anyway, so that's where I come into the story. So Barack Obama hears about me doing this thing, and it's kind of like, well, wait, and it fucked with. I think the reason it put me on the map, and it got into the brains of it got on the fucking. It worked its way into the dinner conversation of people like Barack Obama and David Cameron and the Queen of England, apparently, who's dead now. She's old. She was old. She died. And Shinzo Abe, who is what happened to him? I don't know. How's he doing? Anyway, is because it broke their brains a little bit. And Barack Obama, obviously, that's who he hit a shock at. Barack Obama. Because it broke their brains a little bit. Because it's like, on the one hand, it's extremely woke, right? It's like, okay, sexual harassment is bad. It's like Me Too, It's the Me Too movement. That's what it is. That's what Me Too movement was raging against. Like I just said, Harvey Weinstein. It's exactly that. It's like, if you want to work in this enterprise, you have to fuck. Like, no, that's illegal. Fuck you. Fuck you. And that's what it was. So it's like, on the one hand, it's extremely woke because it's standing up against sexual harassment in the workplace. But on the other hand, it's a dude doing it. So what am I? Some incel? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, incel. That's the word. Haven't heard. Who's heard incel lately? No, it seems to have gone out of fashion a little bit recently. Yeah, but that was the thing for a while, wasn't it? Incels. Yeah. Involuntary celibates. So that wasn't me because I was a voluntary celibate. You know what I mean? Because I valued my freedom of thought above fucking busting it up, But that's me. That's my preference. Maybe you want to be enslaved. I don't know. Maybe that's your thing. Not my thing. I don't fucking care. You're not worth it. You're not worth it. No. And I think that should be the same for like ladies. Like, if you've got a bloke and he starts telling you how to dress, fucking kick him to the curb. Like, what a cunt. Fuck that. Don't let him. Nah. It's like trying to control like what you consume, like ordering for you in a restaurant, controlling your money, how you spend your money, how you arrange your bedroom. They come into your house, tell you how everything should be. So I don't want it's my bedroom, bro. Like, I like that. I like that picture of a bird. You don't know. Okay, if you've got a picture of a bird, you probably deserve to be enslaved. No, that's not true. No one deserves to be enslaved. No one deserves to be enslaved. Anyway, so that's where and that's why it intersected. That's why it became a brain worm for them. Because on the one hand it's woke, on the other hand it's not woke. It's the opposite, but it's both at the same time. So it fucked people up. It fucked him up. It didn't fuck him up. Like, I didn't disrupt him from his drone strikes, his targeted assassinations. Didn't disrupt him from any of that. Because those continued, right? And actually, I was going to talk about Michelle Obama as well, but since we're over 3 hours now, we are going to do Michelle Obama separately. But that's all right. I'll keep Michelle Obama's name in the video, because then maybe it's a little bit dishonest, because people are going to come in expecting to hear about Michelle Obama. They actually get a rant about Barack Obama. So that's what put me on Barack Obama's radar. And then the other things happened. The same. It's the same. It's exactly the same as Naruhito. So Naruhito, for those who aren't familiar, so these are the things that put me on their radar. So sued cafe for sexual harassment. Me, a man. Ooh. Did that. Number 2, wrote the CV with jokes in it. They read that. So it's like, wait, this is the same fucking guy. So he can write and he can sue people. Great. No one's ever been able to do that before. Fuck. Like, and then number 3 was dance at a music festival. And yeah, like, apparently Barack Obama heard about that. And when did he get out of power? Like, so that would have been... yeah, that's right. Because Hillary was supposed to Hillary was supposed to pick up the reins from Obama in 2016. So yeah. So all of that shit happened. That was right at the peak of Obama's 2 terms. So that was in the middle of his 2 terms. So those 3 things. So that was like 2009, 2010. 2011 was the CV that went viral. And then Dancing at Meredith, that was like 2015. And then so that would have been right at the end of Obama's administration. When I fucking went to that music festival and someone said, talk shit about Sydney, and I said, like, fuck you, like, this is what I think about Melbourne, cunt, and I just fucking, like, Melbourne shit, but this is you're a cunt, that guy's a cunt, fuck you. And the reason I did that, like, I did that intentionally, because that's the thing about Melbourne, is like, and I've always said this, like, the reason I love Sydney is because you can say Sydney shit in Sydney. You can say Sydney is shit. You can go to Bondi and say Bondi sucks. You can wear a t-shirt in Bondi that says Bondi sucks. You can start an internet channel. You can start a TV show called Bondi Hipsters, which exclusively shreds on Sydney and Bondi. You can do that. No one cares. It's like, it's fine. So that's fine. That's why I liked it. Melbourne, you cannot say Melbourne is shit in Melbourne, because if you say Melbourne shit in Melbourne, they will never fucking let you forget it. So obviously, there's a link now. So if Barack Obama can hear about the legal action that I took against a cafe in Melbourne, and he's in Washington, so there is a link. So Barack Obama does know, and it's a globalized world now. Everyone's got the internet. It's not that far away. So what that would suggest to me is that there is a link. So Barack Obama does have some kind of knowledge of what's happening in places like Victor Harbour, which is where I am right now, or Melbourne, or Sydney. Kamala Harris was in fucking Sydney just a couple of months ago when I was in jail. I was just about to get out of jail, and she was in, I remember I saw it on the news, I was in jail. She saw it. She was eating in a restaurant in Sydney. Yeah, but that's got nothing to do with this story. Or, I don't know, maybe because they know each other. They're friends with each other. And I don't know if Kamala... So, Joe Biden, he was between his bong smoking and his... Thank you, Anya. Between his bong smoking and his fucking black flag posters. He was the vice president. So he must have been across the briefings. He must have been across the targeted assassinations as well. He must have been across them. Using drone strikes. which is his prerogative as the president. Because he bragged about it. He got on a podium and he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, we got it." That was a Barack Obama's thing. Chappelle Show, that was a few years earlier, so that was when George Bush was in. And then Charlie Murphy died. When was that? That was... When did Patrice O'Neil die? Richard Pryor died, like, recently. Oops. Yeah. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Well, it kind of is. Yeah. Targeted assassinations and Obama. Yeah. So, 2016, that was the year that Obama was about to lose power to Trump. And that was the year that I went to a music festival. I said, Melbourne's fucking shit. And I kind of did that like I was being a little bit sneaky. I was being a bit cheeky. Because what I actually wanted to see was what would happen if I mouth off at a music festival. Okay, let's see what happens. You know, I don't live in this state anymore. I live in another city. As far as I know, the people I work with or for don't have any connection to these cunts here. So I've completely isolated this music festival. So if I kind of like mouth off here, I'll be able to see where this information spreads. And then, yeah, one thing leads to another. I go back and I mouth off. I start hearing about it in fucking meetings at work from Melbourne cunts. And I'm just like, oh, this is just Melbourne cunts. This isn't bigger than that. It's just Melbourne pricks. It turned out the next year I get the really weird vibe. And then that's when I get the same feeling that I kind of got now, which is like the energy weapon, the Havana syndrome feeling. I start getting those feelings, that weird, like, and like easy to agitate, you know, like. And then it wasn't, but I kept kind of getting jabbed and things like that. And then it wasn't until 2021 when I had the weird conversation at work. So things were going well at work for once. For once, things were going well. I was holding down a job. I had an apartment. I was still getting weird phone calls. Asked me the same thing. So my dad, my mate, my ex-mate, Andrew, and my other ex-mate, Ashley, calling me out. So how's Sydney going? And using the same terminology. So how's Sydney going? It's like, there's some kind of connection. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, why do I keep getting these weird, like, you got a girlfriend yet? How's Sydney going? You got a girlfriend yet? And I was just like, fucking. I don't know if they're talking to each other. I don't know if they're just talking to each other about me. I don't know if they're talking to a fucking. There's an intermediary who's talking to all three of them separately and telling them to say the same thing. I don't even know if they know each other because they live in different states. Ashley lives in Victoria, and Andrew lives in South Australia, and my dad lives in Victor Harbour, which is a different town. So how could they all be saying the same fucking thing? I don't know. Who's the intermediary is what I'm... But we're here to talk about Obama. Who's the intermediary? We're here to talk about Obama. I don't know. These are two separate things. Those are two separate things. I would assume. I would assume. I don't know. Or do I? I don't know. I'll say again what I said before. I can't tell you what I will find out, you know. I can only tell you what I know now, but I can't tell you what I will know tomorrow or the day after. You know, who's to say? Who's to say? Who's to say? Who's to say what information I have access to now? I don't know. I can't tell you the information that I don't have access to because obviously I don't know. I can't tell you what I don't know because I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what I will know because I haven't found it out yet. But I don't know. Maybe there's a connection. Maybe there's a connection between these weird phone calls, me mouthing off at the festival. Because Barack Obama, I've established this. I do have evidence to support this. I'm not going to present it here, but I do have evidence to support that Barack Obama did hear about my lawsuit against a cafe in Melbourne. B, he read my CV. C, he heard about my techno dancing. Thank you very much, Aldous. Just blew me a kiss. Just went straight back at you. Heard about my techno dancing. I've got evidence to support that. So he knew who I was. He did. He did know who I was. What I don't have evidence to present, I don't have evidence on me to present to you right now that he was in any way involved in any kind of like conspiracy. Again, conspiracy is the wrong word. I don't. Yeah, any kind of like targeting. But he does target people. That's his job. That was his job. He targets people and assassinates them, just like he did Osama bin Laden. That was his job. He targets them and assassinates them. That's not slander. That's not libel to say that, because it's true. There are press conferences. It's widely. He's proud of it. He's proud of the fact that he targeted and assassinated Osama bin Laden, and he should be, because he was a bad guy. Osama bin Laden was a bad guy. Barack Obama targeted him and assassinated him. Now, is there any connection between me being targeted at Meredith? And that was like, because that was a major theme of the letter that I wrote. It's like, I'm being targeted. It feels fucking creepy. Like, I had a bad time at your festival because it felt fucking creepy. Like, I felt like I was being targeted. And there's that word, so targeted. So Barack Obama professionally targets people, professionally, and assassinates. And then I get targeted at a music festival. And Barack Obama knows who I am. That's all I'm saying. So those three things, they're not allegations, they're facts. All those three things are facts. They're facts. That's fact. All those three things are facts. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, Patrice O'Neil was fucking funny. He was a funny guy. Funny comedian. His death was a great loss. Not just to the comedy world, but the whole world, the entire world. Like, because even outside of just being a comedian, he was a good guy, right? Wasn't he? You know, and someone's more than their job. Like, even if they are famous, even if they are like fucking Sammy Davis Jr. or Prince, you know, or Richard Pryor, or Gene Wilder, they're more than just their job, because they're people too. Like, it's not just like we lost a great singer. It's like we lost a good person. You know, we lost a family member, a member of the community. Community. I know Obama loves that word. He loves the word community. Obama loves the word community. So these are all great losses for the community. Patrice O'Neil, funny guy, very funny guy, edgy comedian. You know, edgy comedian, very edgy. Made a bit of a splash on the internet, like quite popular on YouTube. Had a very popular clip. So I was popular on the internet as well. You know, I had my viral CV. I wrote one thing. I just wrote it in an afternoon. All right. I'm trying to be a creative writer. Just do a resume, put some jokes in it, bang. Did it in the afternoon, bang. Obama reads it. Who the fuck? Like, hang on. Like, can you approve this targeted assassination, sir? Hang on, I'm just reading this guy's CV. Oh wait, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, don't even ask. No, I'm not. He's not like that. He couldn't be like that. He couldn't be that callous, could he? Like, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows if he could be that callous with human lives? I don't know. I don't know. Who would know? Who would know? Who would find out? Who could find out? The FBI? I don't know. I'm not in the FBI. It seems like the type of thing that a prosecutor would try and say, right? Though, right? Like in a court case, like a callous disregard for human life. Oh, what about capital crime? Like, I'm not an American. We don't have the death penalty in Australia. I don't know you've got it in America. So what's a capital crime? What meets the definition? Depends where. Okay, sound up. Like, yeah, someone just said depends where you are. What about federal? So if it's federal, because obviously if you're president, because like I've just watched The Sopranos, and I'm saying, like, you know, so if you're in one state and you order the death of someone who's in another state, that's federal. That's not a state thing anymore. That's a federal thing. Right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Lawyer just said yes. Absolutely. A lawyer in the crowd, not my lawyers. Yeah. That's a federal crime. So what? That's a federal crime. But what? How bad would the crime have to be to warrant the death penalty? I don't know. I'm not a sitting judge in. I'm not a sitting yet. No. I mean, I have no ambition. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. Who knows? I can't tell you. Again, fuck. Stop asking me. Stop asking me what I don't know. Stop asking me what's going to happen tomorrow. Because I don't know. All I can do is make an educated guess. That's all I can do. I'm not a judge. You know, sentencing people. Like if I was one, hypothetically, what crime would be heinous enough to make me sentence someone to death at the federal level? You know, if it ever got that far, like if it made it that far, like if it actually made it to sentencing, you know. Yeah. Who misses ASAP yams? I do. That was at the peak. Yeah, again, that was Obama. That was Obama's New York City. So Obama was president. That was when ASAP mob was coming up. So that was at the peak. So Obama became president in 2009, start of 2009. Got lost the like. He was leaving the office. He was leaving office anyway in 2016. ASAP mob were coming up 2011, 12, 13. I remember because I was listening to them around the same time that I started going to Meredith and dancing, doing my techno dancing. And then ASAP Yams died when? When did he die? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm not going to Google it right now. Because we're pushing 4 hours. We're coming out to the 3.5 hour mark. Who's a fan of Obama? Show of hands. One. We've got one Obama spy. And it is a spy. It's not a good guy. It's a fucking, yeah. But that's the thing about space magic. It's like, it's not slanted because there's no fucking record of it. Like, I know who you are, cunt. I know who you are. I know where you live. I know, yeah. And I'm not breaking any laws by saying that to you. Everyone knows where I live. It's on the internet, you know. I've said it in the video. Like, it's not illegal to know where someone lives, is what I'm trying to say. That's not a crime. That's not a crime to know where someone lives. It's not a crime to know how many FBI agents are currently surveilling you, like, that you don't know about. Like, it's not a crime to know who you know personally that is an undercover FBI agent specifically there to investigate you personally for murder. Specifically for 4 murders. Wait, that looks a bit weird. Hang on. What? Fucking. Yeah, how would you do 4? There. 4 murders. It's not a crime to know that. It's not a crime to know how many FBI agents are currently surveilling you right now in your house with listening devices, using the laws that Obama put in place, using the Patriot Act to now surveil you because you're suspected in connection to 4 murders. But I should clarify, none of the 4 murders that this guy is suspected of committing are anyone famous. They're just boring murders. They're just garden variety murder. They are suspected to be targeted assassinations motivated by politics, though, qualifying you as a designation for the designation of a terrorist, my friend. Well, who knows what to believe? Because I just said my friend, but I'm not his friend. So who knows? Who knows when I'm being sarcastic or not? I'm just throwing the fucking whole thing. Fuck. Hey, you don't know. No one knows whether or not they should take me seriously because I weave jokes in. So I was like, is he being serious? I don't know. He could be joking. What a cunt. Fuck. I mean, me. You're a cunt as well, obviously. You. That cunt. Everyone else knows if they're a cunt or not. No. all of you. You know you're not. You know you're not cunts. I used to have you committed 4 murders. Because this cunt knows he's committed 4 murders. I know the rest of you haven't. And how many have we got? 2,300 people, roughly. Out of all the 2,300 people, there's only one person who's committed 4 murders. So you know if I think you're a cunt. If you've committed 4 murders, I think you're a cunt. Let's put it that way. Justifiable homicide, is that? No. Nah. No. Oh, I know. If you're motivated by politics or religion, my friend, that's terror. That's a terror attack. That's a terrorist attack. You're a terrorist. If you have done that, if you have indeed committed these murders, if you are convicted of murder, times 4, and you're motivated by politics or religion, you are indeed a terrorist. And you are qualified. That qualifies you for death sentence at a federal level. If you're a terrorist, it's federal straight away. That's a federal crime. You're dead. Like, you're gonna get executed. Like, I mean, if you are convicted, if you are convicted, you know, if you are, well, not even if you're guilty. If you're convicted, preferably you're guilty. I mean, no, that sounds terrible. Obviously, no one wants you to have committed 4 murders. No one rational wants you to have committed 4 murders, because that's heinous. Like, a normal person knows that. Most regular people, if I go around the streets, like, okay, what's the reasonable amount of murder that any one person should commit? I guarantee most people aren't going to say 4. Most people aren't even going to say 2. So I don't know. Look, we've all murdered someone one time or another, haven't we? I mean, no, most people haven't. Most people don't think most people don't like murdering. Most reasonable, normal people do not think murder is normal. You see what I fucking deal with, people? You see what I deal with? And it's like, why are you angry? Isn't this obvious? Don't murder. Don't murder people. Why don't you like me? Because you're a murderer. Oh. It's so simple. Not even because it's in the fucking Bible. Just don't do it. Fuck. Anyway, this is supposed to be a video about Barack Obama, and here I am talking about murder. At the federal level, they can get you fucking executed. It's the conversational nature of YouTube. You know, you start at one place, you end up. Who knows? Who knows where you fucking end up? Who knows where you'll end up? Death row. I don't know. What type of executions do they have at the federal level these days? What was that? Trump came in fucking hard, didn't he? Pro death penalty. Like, he's like, nah, like, fucking rush him through, didn't he? He just loosened up those laws. He just loosened up all the fucking death penalty laws, didn't he? Wonder why he did that. Okay, he's gone. Everyone? Yeah, 4 murder guy. He's out. No, he's like, fuck. They ran away. He's like, okay. It's going to follow you. I mean, the FBI are watching you. Like, Oh, goodness gracious me. I've had a good time. You know, that's a let off my mind now that I've had that brain dump. It's good. So I'm just going to do this. I just want to get this gag out of the way. Jesus, I'm sorry that in back when you were on Earth, I said we were going to go camping and we didn't. Yeah, I was busy at work and I left you crying at the side of the temple. And maybe that's why it went bad. Maybe that's why. Yeah, anyway, it's a cats in the cradle gag for everyone. wondering, because I'm the dad. I'm Jesus' dad. That's how that pays off. See, like, you know the trope. Dad, we're gonna go fishing. Like, yeah, maybe next time, son. Maybe next time. So anyway, that was the gag. That's why I was apologizing to Jesus Christ. Okay, Jesus Christ is fucking high five. Yeah, all right. Jesus. Hey, yeah, all right. Jesus Christ loves it. Yes, that's fucking hilarious. He says. All right. See, I told you we're friends. We're besties. That's how that pays off. That's what I was apologizing to Jesus for. Yeah. That's it. I said, we'll go. I'm your dad. You're my son. We'll go camping, and it didn't happen. No, I never said that. I never said we'll go camping. I never said that. I did fucking do the. I did knock up his mum and then bolt like I wasn't around. You know, like, oh no, that's terrible. That's a terrible joke. I wasn't around. You know, banged his mum and then like, good luck. It's Joseph. Joseph, you take care of it. No, I fucked off. No, I didn't. No, obviously, no. No, of course not. No, that's terrible, Nick. That's terrible. That's a terrible joke to make. Anyway, let's go to some questions. Okay. Any questions out there? Come on, someone's gonna have something. What type of sick freak are you? And I know that came from a place of love. I just told you. Like, I mean, this type. I'm this type of sick freak. Like, that's a breakdown normally. Was it the genres? I don't know. I'm this type of sick freak. Yes, it was from a place of love. I know. Come on, there's got to be like one legitimate question. What brand headphones am I wearing? Okay, that's good. That's a legitimate question. Sennheiser, actually. I recommend this brand. So these headphones I actually got for my dad. So I told this story at the start of the video. You might not have, and you weren't here. That's okay. It's been 3.5 fucking hours. Like, it's been 3.5 hours. So, yeah, my dad was like, oh, look, I bought these noise cancelling headphones, blah, blah, blah. And he was telling his story and he pulled them out. He's like, yeah, these were your mother's. My mum, who died from complications caused by treatment of cancer. That's how she died. Anyway. It comes up from time to time. Anyway, that doesn't have any bearing. Like, the fact that my mother died in murky circumstances. So I don't want to make everything about murder and my mum. Anyway, no. I'm not saying that. I mean, I've got evidence, but no. Like, oh shit, I've already said too much. Okay. Yeah, so he was going, these were your mothers. Anyway, it's like Luke Skywalker and his lightsaber. These are your fathers. This was your fathers. No, it wasn't like that. Anyway, so he told me a long rambling story about noise cancelling headphones, and he's like, they're obsolete now. And I'm like, let me have a look. And they're like, no, they're not. And he fucked up. He realized he fucked up straight away. He's like, you can do whenever you want to borrow these, you take them. So I'll take them. He said that quickly. He's like, they're good. Like, I'll take them. He's like, damn. Like, you can tell as soon as he wasn't expecting me to say, yeah, I want them. I'll take them. So Sennheisers. Yes, they are a trustworthy brand. Yeah, they are trustworthy. These are good, and they're good. They're good headphones. They really do cancel a lot of noise. So they're actually really good studio monitor headphones. Yeah, even though I'm not in a studio, but and they fold down. They're not like podcasts. They have those big fucking chunky ones, but these are good because they fold into that. And then this is I'm just on a laptop. I can't show you the laptop on the laptop, but I could hold a mirror up, I guess. But anyway, it's my laptop. So this is my mobile command palace. So I can pack my entire fucking podcasting setup down and just hit the road immediately. Like, even if Obama hypothetically was on his way to fucking drone strike this house right now, which he's trying to organise apparently. No, he's not. I don't know. Yes, he is. He is. Like, literally, right? Okay. I'm in no danger, I've been told. Okay, cool. Yeah, because obviously he relinquished his powers of drone strikes when he left the White House. So that's lucky. He's making calls, apparently. He's making some calls. Okay. wouldn't that be fitting? You know, I just did a video about Barack Obama killing people with drone strikes, and then I get killed by a drone strike by Barack Obama, and it's like, stop saying I kill people with drones. This is why Barack. This is why Obama. Like, no one calls him. Like, do you call him Barack? Does anyone call him Barack? I've never heard anyone call him like, hey, like it is right. Hey, Barack, like your dinner's ready. Like, is that what happens? Or are they just call him Obama too? I don't know. I don't know. Or do I? I don't know. Do I know anything or do I know nothing? Ooh. 69. There you go. Poignant. All right. Next question. Do I know how funny I am? I feel like I laugh a lot. So yes. Yeah. I'm not afraid to admit that. Why not? Ryan Gosling. We wrote a thing using space magic, and he's like, I'm handsome. Come on. I know it. I know how to, man. I'm not kidding anyone. I'm not fooling anyone by pretending I don't know I'm handsome. Same. I know I'm funny. Yeah, I know I'm funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess, I'm talking to how many people now? 3,500 people. There's got to be some appeal in it. I've written 2 things. I published 2 things. Aside from the corporate stuff, all the copywriting stuff. I put 2 things on the fucking internet. And it's like, you're a celebrity. Like, how is that possible? How is that possible? It's a CV with jokes in it. Come on. It's a letter. It's a letter with some jokes in it. Dear Music Festival, please stop being a little bit annoying. What the fuck? These are pretty clear signs to me that yes, I am pretty funny. I don't know. Maybe I'm laughing at me more than I'm laughing with me. I don't know. Yeah, my punchline is I don't know. Yeah, that could be a catchphrase. Thank you, whoever. It's a Bill Burr. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. You can use that. You can use that as material. Nick Tapscott's punchline should be he's kind of a sitcom character. I don't know. Yeah. You know how you do that? It's the same. Yeah. Well, you've got plenty. Bill Burr has plenty of catchphrases. He's got let's play our head. He's got hey, go fuck yourself. He's got Billy Bitch Tits. People calling him Billy Bitch Tits. You know. There's nothing wrong with catchphrases. Come on, they work. They're a thing for a reason. They are. Okay. Cool. Next question. Have I ever killed anyone? Okay, no, that's valid. That's a good question because I talk about it a lot. I do. Well, no, I have not like. The reason, I answered this one yesterday, and it's like, it's just because, I haven't, not with my bare hands anyway, not with my bare hands, and I've never necessarily ordered the deaths. Like, I haven't fucking signed it's like this man should die, go get him. But I do know that intelligence that I provided on individuals has resulted in their deaths, like in a good way, in a legal way, like as in, I uncovered a plot. Yes, I'm allowed to say this. So my lawyers are right now telling me very, very closely what to say. So they're saying I can say that I uncovered a plot to assassinate someone, not me. And as a result, the attempted assassins were intercepted and they died as a result of that interception. So they were on their way to kill someone and we killed them. And it was because of intelligence that I uncovered. So work that I've done has resulted in deaths, absolutely. But they're the good kind of deaths. They're the type of deaths that you want. Yeah, because you want bad guys to be deleted. It's Osama bin Laden, go away, die, like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, cool, take him out. I don't give a shit. Like, it's a war. Like, and the person, I'm not going to say who they were on their way to assassinate, but it's like, if I told you, it's like, what kind of sick fuck? Like, who would want to kill them? You know, like, so fuck them, is my view. Like, if that's the type of trash you are, like, go fuck you, die. Like, good. I hope you die. I hope you're dead, and they are dead, and I'm glad they're dead. So, Guilty as charged. Oh no, not in that. No, fuck. Oh, that's like. I'm on the hook now. That's like if you sleep over at McDonald's and then the McDonald's employee says sorry and then it's like, I can sue you. Nah, it's not like that. It's not like that. You can't do that. Anyway, please. Next question. Okay, I'm being told it's a very hard stop at 4 hours. Yeah. So next question, please. Do I like children? Okay, I answered this one. I might have to do a FAQ video because I answered this I answered that one, the one that I just answered yesterday, and I answered this one as well. As a concept, yes. I mean, do I like? Yeah. Do I like them hanging around me? No. Because I mean, I'm not exactly a family-friendly individual. Like, I've done prison. I've been to prison. I drink a lot. I swear. I fart. You know. And then I'm responsible, like if someone else's kid falls over or fucking starts crying or like, nah. Or like someone has a shot at me and they miss and they hit the kid and the kid dies and then the parents are angry at me. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't. Nah. What I said yesterday was other people's dogs. Like I like dogs. I like, everyone likes their dog. You like your dog. I like my dog. I don't have a dog, but if I had a dog, I'd like that dog. Other people's dogs, it's just some fucking slobbery machine. And then when they accumulate, so if you're hanging out with your dog, cool. If five dogs suddenly come and hang out at your fucking, if you got 5 dogs in your house and they're not yours, you've never met them, you're like, they're fucking shitting everywhere. Like don't eat that. Like, and so that's sort of how I feel about kids. So it's like I'm out in public and they come up and touch you and you got to remember as well that most of the children that I interact with have been sent there specifically to harass me, because they know it's kind of like it's something that annoys me, and so these sociopaths are like training their kids to fucking annoy the shit out of people, like on purpose. And so that's who they send after me. They send these snot-nosed little brats because I can't do anything. I can, but I can't backhand them. I'll go to jail. So yeah, so that's why they do it. And so that's what. Yeah, I don't like those kids. I'm sure some kids are great. I'm sure if I had kids, I'd love my kids. I'm sure you love your kids, and you should love your kids. I'm not anti-kid. I'm not saying everyone, immediately stop having kids. Don't have kids. Like, I'm not saying that. Because obviously we need some fucking kids, but yeah, I don't give a shit about your fucking kids. I don't care. I don't care about your fucking kids. That's it. Yeah, sorry. That's it. Yeah. Anyway, next question. What's that on the shelf behind me? That is I'll go and get it. I'll show you. So that's one of the things I bought for my dad, and I pilfered it back off him when I got back to Victor. So I bought it for him a couple of years ago. All right, yeah, I got it. Hey, it's voice activated. Like, you plug it in. I'm trying to bring them up technologically. Dinner's here. Thank you, Phoebe. There we go. All right, there you go. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. Cheesy. Mac and cheese with bacon. So. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, I won't. I mean, no, the food's delicious. Eating sounds disgusting. Yeah, I only did that yesterday on the Ford video to piss off Ford people. So, trying to bring my dad up. No, I was saying, okay. Just been told I can extend. We can go for longer. So more questions. There we go. Okay, great. That's good. Anyway, yeah. So I bought this for my dad. I'm trying to educate. Here you go. And then he, like he does with a lot of things, useless. And then he just throws it. And it's same with the thing. He buys it and then forgets it. And then it's kind of like, I'll never use that. It's like, well, can I have it? So I saw this on the shelf in his shed. I'm like, can I have that? And he's like, are you using that? He's like, no. I'm like, well, can I have it? And he's like, yeah. And he knew he couldn't say no. So yeah, I ended up with it. I'll give it back to him on my way out, probably. I'll get a Google Home Mini or whatever, when and where I settle somewhere. It should be cool because I do like the little. I do like them setting up the Google Home with all your lights connected and stuff. Yeah. Excuse me. Am I hungry for that pasta? Yeah, I am. I had a taste of it. Yeah, I'll let it cool down a little bit. But, I love you guys more. I'm eating food for the soul. Oh, Alice just left the room again. Okay, she's throwing up. That's fair enough. I deserve it. She said she's going to kick me in the balls, which is fair. I deserve it. I deserve to be stomped in the balls by Aldous Harding. Yeah. Do I like Aldous Harding? Yeah. Yes. If you haven't picked up on that, yeah. I've played a lot of her music today. I love Aldous. She's great. Yeah. Am I in love with her? Look, I mean, yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Do I literally have sex with her? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, okay. No. Well, no, we haven't. No. Because she's in New Zealand and I'm here. So but I've told the story of me and Aldous. So, but I'll tell it again because it's a good story. I like talking about Aldous because it's very flattering that I can talk about it like I know her. That's awesome. Like, I never would have thought like that's like fucking great. That's a payoff. Sweet. So, basically, what happened was like, I've always been a fan of Aldous' music. I like her music a lot. I always have. My hair's all frizzy, but that's okay. Aldous is watching. Now I'm embarrassed. I've always been a big fan of her music, and then it turns out, like, I've kind of reached out, and then it turns out she's a big fan of my work as well. And I was like, wow, really? So that was cool to find out that, like, I was a fan of her and she was a fan of me. So, which is cool, which is really cool to know. And so that's as far as it's gone, basically. Like, will I hang out with her? As long as it's not in New Zealand. Like, I'll take the shredder to the meeting. I'll take the wood chipper and say, just give me your passport, your Kiwi passport. Drop it into this wood chipper and we'll hang out. This is the only thing, this document is the only thing standing between me and you and eternity, Aldous. The only thing. You need to do what you know is right in your heart. And then that's when we'll know if I have any kind of relationship with Aldous Harding going forward. If she puts her Kiwi passport into a wood chipper on the spot in front of me and beamed, like, I'm going to put it on, I'll make a video out of it. We'll put it on the internet. Yeah, and then we'll know if Aldous and I are going to have any kind of relationship going forward after that. Yeah. Yeah. But I do have a picture of a bird lined up for her. No, okay, no, fuck, it's off again. Yeah, no, it's kicking me in the nuts. All right. So, yeah, that's my relationship with Aldous Harding. Yeah. If we hang out in the future, fucking sick, like, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah. Yeah, no strings attached. No, you don't have to just show your Kiwi passport. No. That's not going to hurt. Yeah. Next question. We can go for another half hour. We're going out to 4.5 hours. Fuck, just a lazy afternoon. What did I do today? That's a great question. Oh, because I wanted to talk about that anyway. Today I explained. I'll get him again because we'll go through this again. I love doing this. So already at the start of the video, it's me talking about Ubisoft, and how I have kind of like a daily routine. But what I've been doing recently in Victor Harbour because there's a tech war going on between the good guys, who is me, obviously, and the bad guys. And so I've got my devices. So that's my device I've named Mossad Counter E-Warfare device. And this is my device that I've named MSS/3PLA/PLA Intelligence Bureau. They're both phones. They're just mobile phones. They're on Audi. And then this is my this is the device I've labelled Australian Federal Police. So what I do is I go around and I take these 3 devices and I go to like places that are like, let's just say they've potentially got connections to people that I may be interested in investigating as an Australian Federal Police officer. I take them to these venues and I connect them. I search for Bluetooth networks and Wi-Fi and I connect them. And then those in the background, that allows the teams who are connected to those devices, so that's China and Mossad, to work their magic and go in there and counter hack the shit out of all the losers who are using them to hack us. And so I did that today. That's something I did today. I went to did my usual morning. Went to the servo, got a kamikaze energy drink. And then I went to a caravan park, and this was great because like they had the guest Wi-Fi and it was unlocked, and so I connected both phones to that, and then that's all it needed. And then that entire caravan park is now clean, like, or it's dirty, but it's dirty with the good guys. Like, so anyone that goes to that caravan park, if they're a bad guy, we can fucking tag them. Like, we've got them. We've got their phone there. We can place them at the location. It's like, well, you went to a caravan park. Why were you there? Is it to do with a murder? Were you there for a murder? Anyway, and there was there's a dodgy douchebag fucking mobile tower, which had popped up all around Victor Harbour. And so that immediately hacked that and took that out of fucking action, which is great because that's sort of what they use to target people. So that was a quick win today. That was great. I enjoyed that. And then I did it as well at a TAB, who are obviously dodgy because they're like racing. The fucking corrupt as dog shit. Yeah, they're cunts. Yeah. So I popped them. I did like 2 pubs, and then I went to Woolies. And I flipped a bunch of people by just like talking to them. It's like, you do understand the difference between like a patched member of the Comanchero and an affiliate, like a Comanchero associate. Because this guy came down to staunch me. He's like, oh, I'm a bikie. I'm like, you're not. You're an associate. He's like, oh, fuck. Like, and that flipped him. And so now he was like, before that, he was like, I'm going to go and bash Mr Tapscott. And now after that, he's like, oh, fuck. Like, I'm going to bash someone who tries to bash Mr Tapscott. I'm like, okay, great. Let's turn an enemy into a friend. Yeah, that's what Sundays are for. You know, like, yeah. Yeah, so that's what I did today. And then I came back here and I did my laundry. And I ate a chicken sandwich. And I changed my sheets. And I started broadcasting. Yeah. And I take another bite of pasta while someone thinks of a question. Apologies for the eating sounds there. I feel like it's just going to make me a more effective communicator if I have some food in my stomach. Who is oldest harding in the MCU? She is. She has. She appears in a number of places. She is Lady Death from the Scarlet Witch. She's also Kitty Pryde. Yeah, she's Kitty Pryde from the X-Men. So that's the lady that can fucking shoot through walls and stuff. She's also Catwoman. And she appears in a bunch of different locations. Yeah. But those 3. Kitty Pryde, if you want to Google those. Kitty Pryde, Catwoman. So MCU, but whatever. Kitty Pryde, Catwoman, and Lady Death. Yeah, she's those 3. Which are well earned. Very well deserved. Yeah. Can I do that to anyone? For anyone? Like put anyone in a comic book? Yeah, pretty much. No. Nah. Just because, I don't know. Like, put yourself in one. Like, no one's stopping you from writing a comic about your life. Go for it. You can do your own thing. You can do your own characters. No one's stopping you. Like, go. Do it. Get out there. Yeah. Take it to Marvel. Say, like, I've got a comic about here's a character based on me. Like, I'm good at bike riding. That's why I've come up with, like, Death Rider. You know, like, just off the top of, like, ninja cycler or whatever the fuck. Like, you know, and then take it to a. You don't need a big publisher these days. You've got the internet. You can do what I'm doing. This costs nothing. Like, you can use AI to draw it. Publish it online. Bang. Done. There. You're a comic book character. You don't need me to do it for you. Yeah. Generally, I put people in things who I've interacted with who have done stuff that is related to me, you know. Just because it's my prerogative. Like, yeah. Yeah. So, kind of. No, I can't really take requests because if I take requests, then I end up getting like fucking 10 billion different requests, and it's like, well, yeah, how many comics are we gonna have? Like, there's only so many movies that Marvel can produce. You know what I mean? Like, is anyone a prick in that? Yeah, yeah, a few of the bad guys. Yeah, or like we've done one for someone, and then they turn out to be a cunt, and it's like, damn it, like we wasted a character on you, and then we just like strip them of it. So, well, you're not him anymore. No, I'm not going to say who. But yeah, it's like, no, you're not them. Fuck you. Like, you were them, and then you fucked up, and someone else is them. What happened to Joe Biden? Well, it's in the paper. You can see what happened to him. He's got cancer. Cancer of the prick. Was that me? I mean, no. How can I give people cancer? I don't know. No, I don't. No, that wasn't me. I'm just saying. No, it wasn't me. Like, he some people are lucky, some people aren't. You know, Mother Nature doesn't discriminate. Like, why did one seal get eaten by the great white shark? Why did another seal not get eaten by the great white shark? You know, I'm sure Joe is asking these questions himself. I'm sure he's like, we're going to do a video on Joe, don't worry. Oops. Yeah, we will do a video on Joe. But I don't wish him all the best. I don't. I really don't. Because he would kill me. He would do much worse to me. Given the opportunity, he would kill me in a heartbeat. And you too, probably. If it suited him. If he thought he could get ahead by killing it, he probably would kill it. I'm speculating. That's speculative. But yeah, if Joe Biden thought, like, this will help my career if I kill them, he probably would do it. That's me speculating. Yeah. That's how I don't feel bad. I don't really feel bad. That you know, some misfortune has befallen him. Am I that ruthless? Well, I mean, no. Honestly, it always comes down to motivation. See, my motivation is freedom. Like, yeah, I am ruthless, but that's the nature of the game. That's law enforcement. You know, that's. You kind of need to be. Like, any time you catch a crime, they're going to be, oh, please, man, you got to let me off. I was like, well, I'm not the one dealing fentanyl, cunt. Like, nah. Doesn't work like that. I busted you dealing fentanyl. Now you're going to jail. We've got evidence that you murdered someone. You're going to jail for murder. That, like, I'm pretty racist. Like, please, mister. Oh, no. No. So I don't, but, you know, so I'm ruthless. Yeah, I'm ruthless. Like, you fucked up. Like that. Like I was saying before, it's like someone tried to kill someone. They should. A, don't try and kill people. B, the person they were trying to kill was like, what kind of sick fuck? Like, it's like shooting out, like the equivalent of like being on your way to a daycare center to shoot it up. You know what I mean? Like, someone was it's that level. It's that level of immoral. Someone was on their way to a school to shoot it, to kill kids, basically. That's not what literally happened, but that's the level of immorality. That's the type of prick this prick was. It's like, oh, that's you're the worst piece of shit. And so like I don't feel bad that they're dead. Like I'm like, good. Like, go. Bye bye. Yeah. So I don't want to have a conversation. Like I don't want to talk about them. Yeah, I'm not saying to you, like, but it's like, yeah, maybe we should like have a debate about whether the morality of killing. It's like, nah, like, you're on your way to do that. Like you're dead. Like I don't feel, yeah, like everything was above board. Everything was legal. It's like shit. Like you lost. You fucked up. Like you can't try and pull shit like that and expect to not. Yeah, it's like horrifying. Like I mean, ask yourself, like, if you had a gun in your hand, if you were a law enforcement professional, maybe you're not, but you are. Okay, you are a law enforcement professional. You're there. You've got your gun in your hand. You see a school shooter in a school. Aim his fucking rifle at a child's head. You know, would you take the shot? Fuck oath. Like, take him down. Take him down. No family conference. You know, no child psychologist. Just end it. Like, take it down. Yeah, on the spot. Fuck him. Fuck him. Good questions though. Do I like cheese? Sure. I mean, I don't know. Do you want me to elaborate on that? Is this a reference to the don't fill up on cheese before dinner? Yes. Okay. Yes. I love that video. Yeah. Yeah, because it nails the Aussie, the dark side of the Aussie larrikin. Because that's the that kind of like personality. It's like maybe I didn't say it. Maybe I'm the one going crazy, and then like that dark. That's like the dark side of the Aussie larrikin. That's the choppery. That's yeah, and it nails it. It nails exactly that. Like there are so many little touches in there. Like when he slams the he puts the brie down on the glass table, and it's a glass table as well. And it makes that noise. It's like gung. And it's like yes, that's exactly it. When you're a drug dealer, you got to put the packet down. You got to put it so they can hear the weight, and you got to hear it on that glass. You got to make that glass table like gung sound. Do I miss Cooksuck? Fuck oath. Yes. I want to do a whole video about Cooksuck. Yeah. No, I didn't know him that well personally. No. We never really hung out. Like I knew who I was, he knew who I was. But his work, just knowing that he was in the world, like yeah, his work is amazing. He's a fucking cracker. Like yeah. Horrifying tragedy that he's been robbed. That he's been stolen from us. And the people that stole him, if you had to choose between them, it's like, who should we keep? You or you? It's like, it's not, it's Cooksuck by a fucking country mile. Yeah. The people that took him out like are trash. And it's like, that's a wrong that needs to be righted. It has to be. It has to be righted. It must be. Like, no. I mean, yeah, I miss him. Is the short answer. Yes. What are you going to do to those? Prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. I think that's the harshest thing you can do. Like, I think that's what they go on there, just fucking hit me. Like, you know, cunts like fighty cunts. They're like, oh yeah, fucking like who are always trying to punch on. They're like, well, fucking hit me then. Well, fucking hit me then. So that's because they're in that world. That's not the worst thing that can happen to them. The worst thing that can happen to them is like the opposite, where it's like, no, you're gonna force you to go through the drudgery of like. Because they operate outside the law. That's what they did. They're like, no, look, law, fucking whatever, law schmore. Who gives a shit? But I like live by the sword or die by the sword. And so the worst thing that could happen to them would be like, no, we're gonna make you go through the drudgery of appearing in court, going through, getting your court date, being on remand, spending 2.5 years on remand before your trial date. Waiting 6 months for sentencing. So between getting sentenced You're getting convicted and getting sentenced. It's a 6 months wait where you'll be in jail. And you just have to sit there. And then when they say you're fucking sentenced to 35 for life, and because you're in your 50s now, that means you're going to die in jail. You have to go to jail, and then you have to wait 35 fucking years. Like, that's the worst thing you can do to those cunts. That's the worst thing. That's worse than just, like, killing them. You know, that's worse for them. For them, especially. Like, that's the worst thing. And then, you know, I can always know. It's like, whatever happened to Cookstock? Oh, that's right, his killers are in jail. They're still there. Fuck them. Languishing. I've been to jail. I know it sucks. I know it's the worst thing. I know they'll hate it. I know it would be. I know it would be. It would be a horrible outcome for them. But that's justice. Like, you know, that's justice. Yeah. I don't know. What space magic tricks do I have? Other ones? I don't know. I kind of know them when I do them. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Can I fly? No. No. Just like Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ and I are similar in many ways. In that we are gods in human bodies. So I'm limited by what my human body can do. I can't do like a Terminator 2 thing where I turn myself into liquid and squeeze through a keyhole. I can't do that. But yeah, so flying is one of the, like, flying without wings. No, I can't do that. Yes, I am fading quite significantly now. Yeah. All right, let's go for another 14 minutes. I'll push it through. I'll push it through for you. Now I'm going to take another bite of pasta because I'm hungry. Do you want to fly? Yeah. Yep. That'd be cool. I don't mind walking. I don't mind it. I don't have a problem with it. Who doesn't? Everyone wants to fly. That'd be cool. Yeah. Who would I rather be, Superman or Batman? That's a tricky one to answer because kind of I'm both. I am them. I know that makes me sound like a wanker, but it's true. But they're both kind of based on different elements of my personality. So I don't know. Superman seems like more of a nerd, you know. So if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Batman, just because that'd be cool. Hang out with Catwoman. Hang out with Catwoman in your mansion. Drink brandy, you know. Superman has to pretend to be a fucking nerd. That's annoying. That's frustrating. Has to, like, yeah, I guess they both have secret identities, but like at least Bruce Wayne's secret identity is cool, is interesting. Like, he has to be a millionaire. He's I get to pretend to be just a billionaire. It's like, it sucks for you. Like Clark Kent, Superman has to pretend to be a nerd, you know. So okay, yeah, just based on that alone, I'm gonna pick Batman. I'd rather be Batman because if you're Superman has to be like fucking the most powerful fucking creature on the planet. But pretend to be a nerd, and that'd be fucking frustrating. That's really frustrating. But Batman, he's either kicking ass or he's a billionaire. Like, so clear choice there. Clear choice, Batman. Yeah. Would I bang Catwoman? Fuck oath. You know, Catwoman, not Aldous Harding. If that's what you're asking. If Aldous Harding puts on the cat suit, yes. Aldous, I know you're listening. The stuff about the Kiwi passport, that was just a joke. I'm being dead serious about this. If you dress up like Catwoman, and I dress up like Batman. Enough said. Enough said. Yes, she said as long as the utility belt is there. Okay. Maybe there'd be some pepper spray involved. Who knows? You've got a whip. Catwoman has a whip. I don't know. There's the catchphrase again. I don't know. Put it on a t-shirt. So there you go. Yeah. Next question. It can be related to Aldous if you want. I don't mind. No, am I? Oh, creepy. Okay, that's creepy. No, am I related to Aldous? No. No, I fucking hope not, because I'm gonna have some weird kids. No, I just that's a bit too far. That's a bit too far. Getting ahead of myself a little bit. Yeah. Wow, that's dark. Are you serious? I'm not even gonna repeat that. Okay, if you make the effort to, I don't want to rephrase that for you. If you make the effort to rephrase it into a way that I can say that without sending, and then immediately needing to send myself to hell. Well, okay, so the question is, I am going to flag, sir. I'm sorry. I am going to flag that the wording of this question wasn't very palatable the first time it came up. But I am going to say, the question is, if I had a disabled child, would I be disappointed? And the answer to that is no. I mean, no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. My little sister's disabled. She has nocturnal epilepsy, and she also has an intellectual disability. So, you know, she leads a rich, full life. Yeah, I'm not ableist. No, definitely not. No, I'm definitely not ableist. That's a Nazi thing. That was what they did. That's a Nazi thing for sure. That's like, oh, you're in a wheelchair, you're dead. Like, you're off to the camps. Like, if you've got Down syndrome, you're going to the camps. They did that. They literally, when I was a kid, fun fact, when I was a young child, I had a horrifying nightmare about concentration camps. And this freaked me out at the time, because I didn't even know much about the concentration camps. This is like before I even knew really about the Holocaust. But I had a horrifying dream where there were all these like disabled people, like with cerebral palsy or intellectual disabilities, like in like a fucking in bunks, like in a concentration camp, and they got machine gunned. And I was like, I woke up like, oh my god, like fuck, that was horrifying. What the fuck was that? And then I like, as I got older, I was like, well, that was a dream about the Holocaust. That was a dream about the Nazis killing disabled people in concentration camps. So no, I'm not ableist. No, I mean, no. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. When Nazis came up, it all comes back to the Nazis. Fuck the Nazis. Fuck them. But not in a sexy way, you know, like kill them. Like, yeah, they're bad. They're bad people. Yeah. Do you subscribe? What YouTube channels do I subscribe to? Yeah. Or watch regularly Perun, Friendly Geordies, Red Letter Media, obviously, because they're fucking great, those guys. They do Half in the Bag. That's their show. That's one of their shows. The one with Whistler, Simon Whistler. He's got a couple of shows, but anything with Simon Whistler in it. History Buffs. I love YouTube. I ate it up. Yeah. Real Stories. That's another one. Yeah. It's great. It's a great source of information. ABC News live stream. Crank that out. Yeah. Do I have a crush on Sylvia Jeffries? Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Aldous knows. We're in the open. I'm in the open. Like, yeah. Aldous knows. She knows. She knows I've got crushes on other, because I'm just like a fucking wolf, baby. Like, it can't be fenced in. She knows. Are they jealous? Probably. They probably have tickle fights in their panties. They probably have like a petty rivalry that was like that puts me over me. I'm like, ladies, don't fight. Don't fight. Yeah, I imagine. I don't know. Maybe they don't. They probably don't. They probably don't know it. I don't know. But yeah, fuck, guys, Sylvia Jeffreys. Obviously, like, I've got glasses, but my eyes still work. Like, it's Sylvia fucking Jeffreys. Like, you know, and I'm not just saying like. I know her enough to know, like I don't know her, but I know her well enough to know that she's a lovely person. So she's Sylvia Jeffreys. Yes, who fucking doesn't? Like, honestly, who doesn't? Like, what kind of monster doesn't have a crush on Sylvia Jeffreys? It's Sylvia fucking Jeffreys. Like, pretty lady on the TV who's also smart and nice. Like, come on, like. Obviously. Would I date? Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's self-explanatory. Would I have a drink in a cocktail bar with Sylvia Jeffreys? And then after the drink in the cocktail bar, maybe eat some dinner. Little dancing. Back to mine. Candle. Bit of love making. I don't know. Yeah, no, absolutely not. That sounds horrible. Sylvia Jeffreys. That sounds terrible. That sounds like the worst start of my life. Maybe she does a line of coke off my boner. I don't know. No, probably not. She's not like that. She's not. She's not like that. That's not her thing. No. So no, so that rules her out. No, absolutely no. No. Sorry, Sylvia, it's over. You're just not my type. Like that's. I have needs. That's one of them. I need the coke to go on them. It's just the type of guy I am, babe. Okay, she's laughing, so that's okay. Is Sylvia Jeffreys watching right now? Oh yeah. She is. Yes. Yeah. How do I know? Well, how do I know you're watching? Like, I mean, does that like anyone? I mean, like, whoa, it's fucked up. Like, whoa, like, I mean, obviously he's watching me. Obviously, he knows I'm watching. But whoa, he fucking. How does he know that? Like, okay, so that's the thing. This actually leads me to a good point. So it's like many things don't need to be asked. The split second you say it out loud, it's like, okay, like obvious, duh, like you know, like should I murder people? No, like okay, yeah. Now that I say it out loud, should I murder people? That seems like a fucked up question. Okay, that seems obvious. Once I say it out loud and I hear myself say it, you know. Yeah. Thank you, though. I appreciate the question. I didn't go too hard on you, I don't think. No, okay, cool. They're laughing. They're laughing, everyone. That's fine. Yeah. Got a minute and a half left. Before I get stuck into this carbonara. Any more questions? Do I like spam? No. I hate spam. Like spam emails. Yeah, no, fuck that. Like, no. I'm very curatorial of my email accounts these days because so much bullshit sneaks in. So many phishing attempts and whatnot. You gotta keep an eye on that. Yeah. So here's a great example of a phishing attempt the other day. Disney. Oh, it was allegedly from Disney, but it wasn't. And like, they'd bugged the little fucking unsubscribe button. So when the email comes through, and I go like, oh, I don't want this trash, and I unsubscribe, I get fucking hacked. I'm one step ahead. It's like, nah, I'm not touching that. Fuck you. And just report as phishing straight away. Like, bang, gone. Do I get spam? Yeah, oh yeah. Or they try, yeah, but I have to be ruthless. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're going to wrap it up now because I'm very tired and hungry. and it's been 4.5 hours of non-stop yammering. Me, and I didn't even talk about Michelle Obama. So I don't know why she's trying to kill me, because I didn't even fucking talk about her. Fuck. Yeah. Okay. That's right. All right. Thanks, everyone. It's been real. All right. There you go. There's that one, and there's that one. Now we'll catch up. You too, sir.